Trying to work or relax and your dog keeps nudging you or whining you or pawing you, you may think this is just them being needy, but it might actually be that this behavior gets them attention. Here's how you're going to change it so you can actually get some stuff done. Here you are trying to work and your dog just keeps nudging you, or they whine, or they just want to just be with you and you can't get anything done. This may not be all about you, may just be about your marker words and how they're diluted and they have no respect for you. They are looking for attention. And because you're a good parent, you do it anyway. But this is not helping your dog. This is because your marker words, whether if it's a stop or quit, have no reinforcement. You can be working and you can be saying no. Pushing your dog in any kind of physical contact can register to them as attention. So even though you're saying no and you're petting at the same time, it's contradictory. We've all been there. We've all been with someone or done something where you say one thing but do another. So yes, so even though you're petting your dog because you do love your dog, and you want to say no at the same time, the dog's confused. It doesn't know what to register. So it's kind of unfair that you're doing two things at once. Even pushing can come off as play, and they could re-engage or just want to start looking at you again. So when you say no, make sure if you're doing a physical correction, it matches what the language is saying. But you don't always need a physical correction, because if this is in the house, putting them in a crate takes away their freedom and their access to you. Things you want to take away or things you don't want to reward or anything that gives them dopamine, you petting them, food, tugs, toys, anything that gets them excited and aroused and feels like they're winning. So in this case, you are going to take away something that they want, which is their freedom. So put them in a crate or put them in another room. If you trust your dog being in another room and they're not going to destroy anything, especially if they're amped up and in drive, go for it. I always say just put them in the crate. But that's just me. Now, I say your marker words have no authority. Basically, that's like your kid, your son, your daughter, whatever, just giving you the middle finger. You tell them to do something, you're like, no, I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. Now, the best thing you can do, whether if it's a physical correction, whether it's a tap on the nose, but it's in the house. So you may not want to do it just in case something happens where they want to get territorial. So another way, a more or less invasive way, but still correction, is put them in the crate. Or if you have toys out, put the toys away. I don't leave toys out. That's just me, but do you? If they still feel like you correct them and they still get a toy, your corrections meant nothing. They're just going to do it anyway. Or food. So don't pay them, don't reward them. So if that means if you're eating something and you give them a little something because they were annoying you, that just means you're reinforcing a behavior you don't want. Remember, you're either going to reward your dog with positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement. That's it. So if they do something good, pay them. If they do something annoying that's bothering you and you don't like, negative. So that you have to take something away. Freedom, food, fun, 3 F's. I didn't make it up. I heard it somewhere, but it works and it's easy to remember. You're going to do this after a short period of time where they get the picture, take them out. That you've given them a negative reinforcement, that they know there are consequences to what you say. So if they don't listen to you, something bad or negative is going to happen because you've taken away something good. Food, fun, freedom, access to you to roam around, do whatever they want. So now the choice is up to them. Now there's consequences. So after you put them away, 5-10 minutes, take them back out, and now you can try this all over again. So now that I have chosen for her to come over here, she is not pestering me or whining to do anything or grab my attention, because she realizes my attention is valuable. So by her constantly getting it, she's not going to get it. In fact, by keep doing it, she's going to get put away. Now when I volunteer for her attention, I win because now it's on my terms.